Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of commentary on sports. Since there are no highlights, I'm just gonna give my points tonight. Now, I've been flipping through, looking at some old former boxers, such as Azuma Nelson. I did a video about him, and I think I did a video about some other former fighters like Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard. But there's one boxer that I've been thinking about since dawned on me to find out what he's doing these days. Now, his name is Pernell Whitaker, Sweet Pea Whitaker. Now, Pernell Whitaker was the gold medalist at the '84 Olympic Games in Los Angeles. And Pernell Whitaker went on to have a good, successful career. But there's this one fight that he was in that I thought he won. And that was against the great Julio Cesar Chavez out of Mexico. Now, I watched the fight, and Pernell Whitaker outpunched him and outboxed him, and he should have gotten the major decision and blotch up the undefeated record of Julio Cesar Chavez. But unfortunately, some judges decided differently. They didn't want Chavez to lose for the first time in his professional career because he was going into the fight as maybe the favorite with an undefeated record of 87 wins and no losses. This way back in 1993 when I watched the fight. And Chavez got outpunched and outboxed, and Whitaker used his speed and lateral movements to throw Chavez off balance. And that was one fight that he should have won. And to my amazement, there was no rematch on there. But Chavez should have faced the fact that he lost. And there, so I give my props up to Whitaker. And he wanted to have a good. He wanted to win a few more fights, and then he apparently fought Oscar De La Hoya, and he won that fight too. He beat Oscar De La Hoya, but yet once again the judges ruled in De La Hoya's favor because you got the crowd out there who's Mexican. He should have won that fight, but Whitaker, I have to say that he ended his career successfully, losing some fights. But to my surprise, he ran into a lot of financial difficulties. I mean, he owed some tax debt. As a result, he had to sell his house that his mother was living in to, to cover his tax debt, unfortunately. But they say he used a lot of drugs in that, and a lot of cocaine. But I'm sure he got cleaned up. But I have to say, in closing, Pernell Whitaker is one of the best fighters in the world. And if he was in his prime, the same prime as, say, someone like Floyd Mayweather Jr., he would have given Floyd Mayweather Jr. a very good fight. And if he beat Julio Cesar Chavez, and he did beat him, he would have given Roberto Duran a whole lot of problems. That's my take on Pernell Whitaker.